Ain't nothing peculiar about the way that I was raised, and my heart is on the way.
Alright, so I thought I would talk a little bit more. So, hi everybody. Hope all my unicorn warriors are doing great, wonderful, and fabulous. I had Tracie comment on, it was a video that I did on the TikTok, which, talking about Mica's phone. And the picture that was shown was Mica when she was leaving her apartment, like she was, like she was dressed and ready for work. Alright. Now remember, she had on sunglasses in that ring cam footage where she was coming out. Alright, so Tracie left a comment saying if you zoom in and through the sunglasses, you can see that she has bipolar eyes. And for me to look it up, so I did. And I will add that first part here. Look it up. Changes in eye appearance and bipolar disorder. While there is no specific bipolar eye, what can be observed in all individuals with bipolar disorder, some eye changes have been reported during manic and depressive episodes. Manic episodes: dilated pupils, bright sparkling eyes, increased eye movement, rapid blinking, eyes may appear wild or exaggerated. Depressive episodes: constricted pupils, dull, lifeless eyes, decreased eye movement, slow blinking, eyes may appear empty or unfocused. Other eye changes: dry eyes, redness, and sensitivity to light. Note, these eye changes are not always present in individuals with bipolar disorder. They can vary in severity and duration. They may be temporary or persistent. It is important to note that these eye changes are not specific to bipolar disorder and can also be seen in other conditions such as anxiety, depression, and drug use. Disclaimer: the information provided in the response is for general knowledge and informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. It is essential to consult with a qualified healthcare professional for any health concerns or before making any decisions related to treatment. So let's break this down just a little bit. Manic episodes: dilated pupils. Okay, if she's outside wearing sunglasses, okay, your pupils dilate when you're outside and there's sunlight. Bright sparkling eyes. I don't know how you could tell that through her sunglasses. Increased eye movement. There again. Rapid blinking. Don't see that. Eyes may appear wild or exaggerated. She had on sunglasses and it looked like she'd been crying or maybe not sleeping. And maybe she was under a lot of stress and anxiety, which would cause certain things, I mean, if you're being stalked and harassed and, all the horrible things that allegedly JP Diddy was doing to her, yeah. Let's see. Other eye changes: dry eyes, redness, and sensitivity to light. And it's not just bipolar that, has this either. I mean, my eyes, I don't have bipolar, but I do have severe dry eyes where I have to do eye drops every day. And also medications and things like that people take can cause your eyes to dry, to cause them to even turn the whites of your eyes different colors. And there's a lot of factors. It's not just a specific, oh yeah, let me look at their eyes, oh yeah, you got bipolar. So that don't even make no sense. These eye changes are not always present in individuals with bipolar disorder. They can vary in sensitivity or severity and duration. They may be temporary or persistent. So I don't have bipolar. I don't have, I guess you say, like, I have lupus. I have an autoimmune disorder, and they affect my eyes and my skin. So, yeah, there again, your bipolar eyes theory, looking through her sunglasses, it doesn't fit the narrative. Now I'm going to talk about, we're going to talk about different things as far as mental illness. Now, I am not, no shape, form, have any kind of license, any kind of certificates. Have I been to school, like nursing school, or
turn right onto
night classes, or any of that? But I have been around things such as, or grew up around things such as paranoid schizophrenic. I myself have depression, and you know, I mean, we're human, so it's part of being human. Now, I do not have the paranoid schizophrenia,
continue on
but I did grow up with it.
north for 1 mile.
With that being said, I want to talk about the different aspects of, just talking about depression and anxiety here. Okay, you have your clinical diagnosis where a psychiatrist or a doctor within that field diagnoses you with that, and you are put on medication to help with those symptoms. All right, then you have situational depression and anxiety. So, and myself, I have anxiety as well, so depression, anxiety. And situational depression and anxiety, let's talk about stress levels. So if your stress levels are heightened by a situation that you are in, say you're trying to get out
onto Roney Road.
You're trying to get out of a bad relationship. And within that bad relationship, you have your partner
Continue on Roney Road for 3 miles.
have multiple people follow and stalk you and do everything within their power to, let's say, just ruin your life. Just be a horrible human being. Or say you lose someone that you love. That would be situational depression. And with your stress levels being high, yes, your anxiety levels are going to be higher. So there is a difference. Now, going back to when Mica went to her own doctor, one that she chose out of that area that JP had no ties to, or was not there with her to speak over her, or do whatever. All right. The only thing that was prescribed to her was that antihistamine. It's an allergy medicine, also anxiety medicine. I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but that was the only thing that she was prescribed. And her blood work, that was the only thing that showed up. She did not need lithium. She did not need Seroquel. She needed none of those. And also, if you take certain drugs, prescription medications or whatever, if you do not have those said symptoms, or you're not actually bipolar or schizophrenic or whatever, then medications can make you mimic those symptoms. Also, if someone is being forced to take, like say lithium or whatever, I know Effexor is one of them. Not for her. I'm talking about me here on the Effexor. I was put on Effexor when I was younger. Now, it came a time where I couldn't afford the medicine anymore, so I had to come off of them cold turkey. That medication, just like lithium and Seroquel and stuff, if you come off of it cold turkey, it's going to make you it's gonna make the symptoms so much worse. So you thought you was depressed, anxiety, or whatever. It can do all kinds of things to your mind when you're coming off those medications cold turkey. So, with that being explained and broken down some, and this is just me talking here and having some sense of the situation and some common sense of the situation, I have never noticed or never seen someone be diagnosed with bipolar 1, 2, or schizophrenic or anything else by just looking at their eyes through sunglasses and zooming in, and the person looking down, so really you don't even see their eyes.
In a quarter mile.
But I do think it brings good conversation, because that is a big hot topic in Mica's case, is the mental health aspect. So if Mica went to a doctor that she chose to go to that was certified and psychiatrist, and the only thing that they saw fit to give her was that which would be for situational anxiety. What they gave her was not a long-term medication. Like I said, it's one of those dual things. It helps with allergies and with anxiety. It's like one of the multi-purpose drugs. All right. Now going back to
take the second left on
eyes. Now, things I do know about eyes is that someone that is in pain, like an immense amount of pain, or you take certain medications, or maybe you have a certain disorder like autoimmune or something like that, yes, that can change your eyes.
Take the next right on.
Your eyes glassy, dry. Now I have had a doctor look at me before and know that I was in immense pain because of my eyes. Eyes get really, really glassy, and it does. It looks like I'm high or something, but I'm not high. I'm just in immense amount of pain. Pain can do that to someone. And then also dry eyes. My whites of the eyes, they go from white to yellow to red. And I'm not bipolar. I have not been diagnosed with bipolar. I do not take any kind of medications for bipolar. So, and that's just me talking here. So, I'm just, throwing this out there, and thought it was a good conversation to have, to put the facts out there, because, I don't know, but, I just thought it was a good topic to talk about, since Tracie brought it up out of a picture that I had posted, and I was talking about Mica's phone. So, but yeah, if I got on sunglasses and I'm looking down, I'm sorry, Tracie, but that's not how it works. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday!